Hey there. Beyond just missing Leon, I used to enjoy the morning routine of coming down and saying hey to him every day. Now his aquarium's been sitting empty, or lobsterless. I know Leon would like his place to be used to rescue another lobster from the pot of boiling water. These tanks are usually full of lobsters. There are only 3 today. What's left after the weekend. Looks like the crabs were popular this weekend too. This guy was definitely packed differently than Leon was. This lobster is almost 1.18 pounds. Leon was 1.86 pounds when I bought him. As soon as I get in the car, I take the little rescue lobster off the ice. I want to strap the seatbelt around it, but hopefully its exoskeleton will do its job if I crash. Hey, new little buddy. I'll get you home and back into some water as quick as I can. And it won't be boiling water, I promise. Thank you all so much for the outpouring of sympathy and condolences, extremely touching messages, and to you sneaky lot that contacted me through Instagram and Messenger and through emails and different things. Very much appreciated. Leon did what Leon does. He reached so many people throughout the world and brought so many of us together. And we're home. Yeah, this looks weird, but every little claw on his many feet are clinging to the plastic bag, so he's hanging sideways. He probably thinks he's going to the boiling pot, and I'm trying to assure him he's not. Abby gives him a little head tap to welcome him to the house. Okay, maybe not. The lobster says, "Hey man, can you help a brother out with these rubber bands?" I give it a second to feel the water. There's really no way to acclimate a lobster that was put in a bag, packed on ice, then taken on a car ride. Just getting it back into high-quality salt water that resembles its natural environment is the best scenario. Once he's in the aquarium, he does the same thing Leon did. He blows all the air bubbles out from being up here in our air world, and he readjusts himself to being in the world he knows, his water world. Now he's sorting everything out and checking me out. This little lobster has great eyes, like Leon had. They are maybe more cute, big cartoon eyes. The glass shrimp are curious about this new aquarium mate. After a stressful day, it's time to stretch out for a nap. Speaking of naps, I'd also like to thank Brooklyn Bedding once again for supporting this channel. We've had our Brooklyn Bedding mattress for several months now, and I absolutely love it, even more now several months in. It's firm and just extremely comfy. I stay active hiking and exploring and just working. Good sleep is critical to good health and good energy. Go to brooklynbedding.com and take their sleep quiz. It helped me choose the perfect mattress for me, my body style and sleeping preferences. This is the Sedona Elite with Glaciotex cooling. Brooklyn Bedding has a great variety of mattress types and sizes to fit your preferences. With your Brooklyn Bedding mattress, you get a 120-night sleep trial along with a limited lifetime warranty. And brooklynbedding.com delivers your mattress right to your door for free within the U.S. And it comes packed neatly so you can easily maneuver it around your house and into your bedroom. The setup is super easy and fun too. This is a great way to buy a mattress. Brooklyn Bedding mattresses are designed, assembled, and shipped from their Arizona factory. Top-of-the-line comfort and quality, but without the luxury price tag. You might have seen in the news or on TikTok recently there have been a number of health issues and lawsuits related to fiberglass in mattresses. So we sleep easy, the rescue cats too, knowing Brooklyn Bedding doesn't use fiberglass. I love my Brooklyn Bedding mattress, and I bet you would too. Check out brooklynbedding.com/Brady Brandwood. You can click on the link below and get 30% off your mattress with the code Brady Brandwood. I'm going to name this new lobster Lord Leon II, and probably call him a nickname, like 2. His claws do have marks on them from the rubber bands, but they do look healthy overall, and they do work. Leon's claws absolutely didn't work, either one of them. This little guy has 2 circles on this claw, one on the top and a larger one on the bottom. We'll get a closer look at these in a bit. Now it starts digging itself out a cozy spot. I drop it in a clam in an open shell as a housewarming gift. It's still in stress mode and not interested. One of the glass shrimp doesn't waste any time though. Later it goes on walkabout and checks out its new home. Very different than the seafood tank. The octopus has been a fun addition to this family here. I'm going to name this octopus Sly. Not after the very talented Sly Stallone and Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone, but just Sly, because it is that. Very sly and stealth and sneaky. The ultimate shapeshifter. I don't know if this octopus is male or female. I've known some girls that were sly, very sly. So we're good. It's taken this little octopus some time to get used to its new terrain, the sounds in the house and the way the light comes through and changes. Sly the octopus will hunt these little bugs all night long in the rock. Watch it put its tentacle all the way into this little hole in the rock. I've been putting a few things in the aquarium to see how it acts with them. I put this plastic container in to see if it was familiar with it. This was in the bag with Sly when it was delivered. Do you see Sly yet? Its reaction to the little jar wasn't good. It sees it and immediately darts away. I don't know why this little jar was in the shipping bag. If the octopus was shipped in this jar, and then it climbed out through a hole, the lid was still on it, in the bag. It seems to be enjoying the PVC tunnels. Later, I put a fresh live mussel in. It comes by to check it out a few times, probably wondering why it isn't moving and why it's not interacting with it. It jumps over like it's taunting the mussel, and then jumps back to the rock, watches it for a minute, and then comes back over and gets another close look. Later it hops down off the rock, comes over and just parks in front of the mussel and watches it, waiting for it to move or say something or do something. I've been squirting food all around the new starfish to try and be sure it's getting enough to eat, since this octopus aquarium is relatively new. Algae and microorganisms are growing on the rocks and substrate, so hopefully it's getting plenty of food. I wanted to name this starfish Dirk because he's a big, bright, shining star for any Boogie Nights fans out there, but probably not the most appropriate name. So I've been looking at the many great suggestions viewers have left in the comments. A lot of fun ones. Ziggy seems to be the front runner, so we'll see if it sticks. The starfish climbs out onto the water return pipe and then gets blown off. It's not a quitter though, and climbs right back up. This is time-lapse video. It moves much slower than this in real time. This is the actual real-time speed this starfish moves. It's not going to win any F1 races. Since the crabs have grown up and dominated and cleared everything else out of the 125-gallon rescue aquarium, I decided to go ahead and add some fish to it for color and activity. This aquarium sits right across from my desk in my office, so I'm looking right at it a lot during the day. I got a coral beauty angelfish and a bicolor blenny to hopefully help eat some algae, some very small clownfish, a condi anemone, which isn't an anemone the clownfish will snuggle up into and watch TV, but I love how it looks. And also an arc-eye hawkfish, just beautiful and fun to watch. After I checked the temperature of the new fish's bags, I dropped the probe back into the aquarium, and one of the rescue anemones snatched it up to see if it was edible. Here's time-lapse video of the new condi anemone crawling around the rock looking for the place it wants to park. It's amazing they can move around like this. Very cool dance moves. 2 is making himself at home now, or making himself a home. So things are looking pretty good. I do wonder if he can smell Leon or can pick up anything in the water like hormones that tell him Leon was here. Finally, this new guy's feeling more comfortable and decides, yeah, it's hungry. One thing I'm noticing quickly is this new lobster is way more aggressive than Leon was. It attacks fast with both claws. I won't be sticking my hands anywhere near it anytime soon. We need to develop a friendship first. Look at this though. It looks like either a brand that was put on him, maybe to identify where he came from, or maybe a scar from being carried on a conveyor belt or something. There's a large circle on the bottom, and a smaller circle in the same place on the top of his claw. If you know what that's from, definitely let us all know here in the comments. I'm curious too if these circles will also be on his new claws when he molts. The small hole on Leon's tail was still there on the new shell after both of his molts. As 2 is wrestling with me and the tongs, a glass shrimp zips in and steals the food. It didn't even say, "Hey, are you going to eat this?" It just said, "Dibs," and took it. Later I offer 2, Lord Leon II, a mussel to see how it handles it and to see if it's strong enough to crack it open. Pop, he's in. So this little guy is making himself at home here and looks and acts really healthy. No Homer Simpson or melting butter jokes for him. I look forward to seeing how he acts day to day, seeing what his personality's like, and seeing how he grows and develops compared to Leon. Thank you all again for the outpouring of love for Leon. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We'll see you soon with an update on how things are going here. Here is my view of a recent southern U.S. town's version of fashion. Parade and celebration. The water in the river is very, very cold this time of year. This was a fun day. Fun to watch.